Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome back to Do It for the Story. I'm Morgan.
And I'm Stacy. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, y'all. It's the last time you're going to hear us say happy holidays.
Yeah, because we have decided I don't even know. I don't know what the Christmas countdown is, but it is hot on our tails. So we need a little break if you listen to the last couple episodes. So we're going to, in the spirit of our advice, we're going to do less.
We're going to do less and we're going to take time off. The holiday season and for the holiday season. And also then, when we are ready to come back, we come back.
We're going to treat it like a dream job, wish we could say that at our day jobs, which is like, I'll be back when I want to be back.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be back. I'm kidding. No, we'll be back in the new year.
We'll be back in the new year. We don't have an exact date, so don't freak out, but we'll be back.
It needs deadlines, right?
Right. We're not putting a deadline on it. But the real thing is that our biggest goal for 2024, get the pod up,
get it launched,
consistently launch episodes.
Yep, consistent. So we've done one episode a week since March.
There was only one time that we re-released.
We did one re-release,
one rerun, and that was because we were starting season 2.
Right.
So this
we took y'all on vacation with us. You saw us recording from Hatteras, and
yeah. So this will be a pause that will be season 3 for sure.
Yeah. Coming at you in 2025.
2025.
Weird.
But so that was our biggest thing, to just launch the pod, make sure that we liked it, make sure that we were like, this is the thing that we were wanting to do long term.
Yeah.
And now we're at that point where we got to really market this thing. And you've heard us say,
I was going to say, we have decided to. What? When you said we want to see if we really like this thing. And so now we're at a point where I was jokingly going to say where we are done.
We're done. It's over. We've decided 1 year was enough. No.
What a done.
But so we were like, okay, we love it. We are consistently putting it out. We're making it happen, even though we got a lot going on. We're getting awesome feedback.
And awesome support. Cheers to JD and Cease for
everything that they've done over the
support
past
to get us here, but also JD giving us some time on these recording days of, Take an Angel and all the things.
And so thank you to those two in particular, but also to all of our listeners and supporters.
Thank you, listeners.
And thank you for folks that have supported us, like the Annapolis Film Festival taking a risk on us before they even heard an episode.
Yes.
Thank you to Groundswell Yoga for having us host our first live event.
Our sticker,
Groundswell sticker, if you're watching.
No, but also our
stickers.
Thank you to
oh my God. Thank you to Michael Suriano.
Yeah.
Who, please, if you need any sort of graphic design, amazing, has done, I've seen him do all kinds of t-shirts and just awesome things. And we'll continue to work with Mike in the new year. We know he has some other ideas for us too. And we'll tag his company in the show notes. But yeah, so we're very appreciative for all those things, but we realize that we're at the place now and we do have some calls lined up and some things that we know that we need to work on from a marketing perspective, but we still have full-time jobs.
And working on some new, and it's just like anything with creative, or even when you're working on the creative side of a business, sometimes you got to take a step back, reevaluate. So organically, a good time to do that with the new year, and see what else, some of the other things on our list that were milestones, things we want to do with the pod that we haven't done yet. We're going to get some more interviews happening, with folks that, some will be on the couch, but doing some virtual ones too, getting more people on.
Yeah. So we know that there are more things to come and more things on our list. And so we're going to just take a break and reset, as we say. But I don't know. I'm like,
the best is yet to come.
The best is yet to come. And I'll tell you this, y'all, again, thank you for your support. But
yeah, and all the feedback and even, the friends, like the little text messages of
it means so much.
feedback and it does, because, largely Morgan and I were doing this for us, at the beginning, but hearing the reaction of people, especially when people are like, wow, that resonated. I needed to hear that. Thank you. Same here. Literally me too at times. And so, thank you for that. Thank you for being vulnerable back with us in the way that, we try to bring it to the show.
Yeah, so true. But also, not to add anything to anyone else's plate, if you are listening to this and you haven't reviewed us,
Naughty list. You're getting cold, bitches. I'm just kidding. You're not bitches. We love you all.
right, and or you haven't shared us, we would love for any support and help. Because the biggest thing to get this thing going is just, it's people got to start tuning. More people have to start tuning in.
And so we know, like Morgan said, a lot of that's on us, and that's where we'll get some interviews going.
But
we'll get
we're
some more
also going to put it
cross-promotion.
on the listeners.
Yeah, we're going to put it on you guys. Grow us. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been a ride. And cheers to us for hitting our goal, which was actually launching the pod.
Which is honestly kind of wild to think that it was a year and probably 2 months ago that we had not even, that we just started recording. And then obviously, it hasn't even been a year
which
since
was so funny to go back. I mean, we didn't know what the hell we were doing with the sound, even how we would record, how we were going to do things, the lighting. And
thank you to Stacy. I got to say, thank you to you for the tech side. Honest to God, it's huge.
I was able to
lift.
flex finally on my minor after how many years post-graduation. Towson University. I'm forgetting my professor of radio now, but hey,
that was a long time
I'm
ago.
now on the mixing board, electronic media and film minor. I can finally say I used it.
You did. And it has been
Communications
huge.
every day, all day, but
Yeah, it's been a huge lift. So thank you for that.
Thank you for that. Cause it's also, I also try to, anything my brain is new learning.
Yeah.
Always good. Like it can be an annoying thing, but doing it. And I will a shout out to my husband, who really also was my
thank God he's
motivator,
technically available, and
my ADHD
strong.
finisher.
Yeah, finisher for sure. And
and understanding my ADHD, that we both are just such a, we talked about before, just the dynamic too. Same, with JD, like where Cease was encouraging me, go get the equipment, just do it, just do the thing.
Yeah.
Like you have to start making that action. Then JD, who we thought would be our biggest critic out the gate, was our biggest supporter. Only biggest critic. I say that jokingly, as in we knew would give us the honest response feedback when we said, hey, give us some feedback. And that first episode, we were like,
we watched him and
he sat with us here listening, and he was like, wow,
that was amazing.
And I said, what do we need to change? And him and others saying no notes.
No
I'm
notes.
like, okay.
And telling, hearing from, being like, oh, I just assumed from, other people in our circles being like, oh, I assumed it was for women. And him being like, no, I'd tune in if I were you.
Yeah.
They're hitting on a lot of good topics. So my baby, my husband is a fucking,
and thanks to our fam, also like, man. Obviously the divas, the sisters, and our parents for our and parents being the first on guest, though, on couch. Well, they weren't on the couch, but whatever, on the live interviews.
Yes.
Which was also really vulnerable. We kind of put them on the spot and just said, you're doing it. Come on.
They were good. They were great. They were great. I mean,
they were great. We'll have them back.
Yeah. And to, my in-laws too, because it's JD's popping over there with Angel when I'm doing this stuff. And
totally.
My sister-in-law. And it's been thanks
fun.
To the community.
Yeah. So I don't know. Great things happen in 2024. Great things to come in 2025.
Great things to come.
And we're here for you because we realize it's going to be a ride for all of us. You know, it always is. Life is a ride, a journey,
but fucking ride.
Hopefully, you can get some time on the couch where, like we said from the beginning, come for the stories, but you'll stay for the real talk.
For the real talk.
And we'll get some funny ones in there when we need levity, and we'll get some serious ones in there still when we need to keep it real.
I would say we have heard you all that you do like the fact that we just talk about it all. We talk about life, and that 1 minute you're learning something, the next minute you're laughing. We have heard it loud and clear. We are going to keep the funny coming, but we're also going to keep the vulnerability and the information and the education too. Yeah. So if you have time, if you think of it and you have something that you want us to talk about, DM us. But
if you want to come on, because now that we're at a place too where we're ready to do more interviewing and have the tech set up for doing remote stuff too, especially if you have a great following on social.
And I will say,
let's be blunt. Come on, direct.
One person that we mention, probably every single episode, Warren.
We're gonna have you on.
We're gonna have you on.
Have a choice.
You don't have a choice. Many people have asked. We got to meet this guy.
Which it's only been another time. I want everyone to know who knows Warren. We've been not hesitant to ask. We were like, okay, we don't want to out of the gate, because we did do a little test episode with him before we launched. We joked and said, actually, we're live.
We're live. We're on.
And, didn't give him any heads up, but as a total joke. But we would love to have him on and do a sit down. And
we're going to go deep into all of his trauma.
We're just going to giggle.
Giggle.
But
yeah. We love you guys.
Love you guys.
Love the pod and love our listeners. But thanks for the continued community support. And this is officially our shortest episode.
Woo! You're welcome.
You're welcome. So
no excuses. Everybody could listen to this.
Everybody listen.
13 minutes.
Yeah. If you don't, you can fuck all the way off.
Oh my God.
Love y'all.
Love y'all.
Cheers.
Divas.